Straight ahead on IU NewsNet Daily. A shocking threat directed at IU and its student newspaper. Why a state official is calling for punitive action.
IU Recreational Sports is opening a brand new outdoor park. Find out what's in store for students this month.
IU secures a $4 million grant for microchip research. See how this funding could impact the future of technology.
IU football moves up in the college football rankings. See where they stand now.
All those stories and more, IU NewsNet Daily starts right now. It's Thursday, November 14th. Hello and welcome to IU NewsNet Daily. I'm Jack Bassett.
And I'm Emma Meredith. Indiana Lieutenant Governor-elect Micah Beckwith threatened the Indiana Daily Student and IU in a post calling the student newspaper's front cover of Donald Trump elitist leftist propaganda. Beckwith, a self-described Christian nationalist, claimed indoctrination dominates higher education and suggests state control over IU's curriculum. Beckwith warned this needs to stop or he will be happy to stop it for them. IU spokesperson Mark Bode responded that the IDS is editorially independent. So far, Beckwith's team has not responded to requests for comment.
The Monroe County Council has approved an $11.3 million property purchase for a new justice complex. The facility will include a 400-bed jail and new court spaces. It will be located in North Park between Ellettsville and Bloomington. The council approved the purchase in a 5-to-1 vote following 2 years of delays. The jail will cost an estimated $90 to $106 million to build. Some local groups are opposed to the jail project, advocating instead for supportive housing. Sheriff Ruben Marte has expressed concern about overcrowding and inmate violence at the current jail. Opposition also came from Ellettsville residents who say they're worried about the economic impact. Construction is expected to take 30 months.
The Indiana Innocence Project is focused on fighting wrongful criminal convictions in Indiana. Now the group is hoping to join the National Innocence Project. Their work features representation of prisoners who may have questionable convictions. They also focus on needed changes to the criminal justice system. Founded with the support of 2 IU professors, the project's board includes Roosevelt Glenn, who now advocates for others after his 17-year wrongful incarceration. INIP is also setting up a case screening system to address timely support for inmates in need of help.
A campus environmental club says IU is facing climate change challenges with its sugar maple trees and landscape. The Rewild Club says that sugar maples, once a campus staple, are struggling due to heat, drought, and soil changes. Severe weather and flooding have also damaged infrastructure, including the campus river. While repairs are underway, these issues are expected to worsen. Rewild is helping to restore natural areas and plant climate-resilient trees to keep IU's woodland campus sustainable for the future.
One of Bloomington's most popular coffee shop destinations is now under the ownership of Indiana University. The Indiana University Foundation, the university's philanthropic group, recently purchased the property at 108 South Indiana Avenue, home to a Starbucks location. The foundation spending $2.1 million on the building, which sits adjacent to campus just across from Bryan Hall. Staff from the IU Foundation did not offer a specific reason for the purchase and declined to comment on whether the space's current tenants will remain.
Indiana University has received a $4 million grant from Indiana's READY program to expand microelectronic research. This funding will help IU purchase specialized equipment to develop resilient microchips at the microelectronics core facility. IU President Pamela Witten says the investment will advance research on highly reliable microelectronics while supporting the U.S. and maintaining global leadership in that field. The upgrade is expected to be complete within 2 years.
Ellie Mae's boutique, home to the Kirkwood Candle Shop, is moving west on Kirkwood to the former Irish Lion location. The Irish Lion, downtown Bloomington icon for 42 years, closed after its owners retired in May. Ellie Mae's has no set opening date, but plans to expand in 2025. The boutique will keep the original Irish Lion bar for candle making.
A new 30,000 square foot recreation area could be opening on campus this month. IU Recreational Sports is finalizing a new outdoor recreation park at the corner of Fee Lane and 17th Street. This $1.8 million investment in IU's Northwest Dorm area includes turf fields for soccer and futsal, 6 pickleball courts, a full-size basketball court, an outdoor fitness area, and a social space. And the holiday season is fast approaching, and so are the iconic red buckets and ringing bells of the Salvation Army. The annual the Red Kettle campaign has begun, spreading the spirit of giving to helping those in need. Volunteers are stationed in communities nationwide, raising funds to support the Salvation Army's year-round programs. Bell ringers say those who contribute are making a difference, one donation at a time.
Now we're tossing to Drew, where he has the latest on sports. Drew?
Thanks, Jack and Emma. The Big Ten got some love in the previous college football rankings. 4 Big Ten teams are in the top 5, with Indiana rounding them out at 5. They are ranked 5th, but are in the current 7th seed in the bracket. The undefeated Hoosiers are on a bye week this week, preparing for their biggest test of the season in Columbus next weekend. If the Hoosiers can pull off a victory next weekend, and finish off Purdue in the final game of the season, they are locked for the Big Ten championship game and a playoff appearance. Adam Howard, Indiana men's basketball assistant director of recruiting and operations, was fired on November 8th. The Indianapolis Star's Zach Osterman first broke the news on X. An Indiana basketball spokesperson said there was no comment from the program at this time. Howard was a 4-year student manager at Indiana before he became a graduate manager over the past 2 seasons. In July, he was promoted to the position he held until the 8th. He was with the team during the Hoosiers' victory over SIUE. Howard served as president of men's basketball operations for Grow the Game, a manager-run organization that provides student managers with resources to begin their career. You can catch the Hoosiers back in action at 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon at Assembly Hall. The Lady Hoosiers were looking to respond after their first loss of the season on November 7th, but failed to do so. They fell to Butler University 56-46 Wednesday inside Hinkle Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. The Hoosiers finished with 16 turnovers. Jay Sizky led the Hoosiers in scoring with 11 points, while Yarden Garzone finished with 10. Indiana is now 1-2 for the first time since 2008-2009 season. They return home to take on number 24 ranked Stanford University at 2 o'clock on Sunday back in Bloomington. Indiana men's soccer senior forward Tommy Mahalik was named the Big Ten's Offensive Player of the Year. The conference announced November 8th. Mahalik tied for the conference lead in goals with 10, becoming the first Hoosier to win the award since 2020. The Hoosiers finished with 4 first-team honor selections, which was the most in the conference. Indiana fell to Michigan 1-0 on November 7th in the Big Ten tournament quarterfinals. Now head coach Todd Giegeley's squad waits until November 18th to find out if they have earned an NCAA tournament berth.
Thanks, Drew. It's a Hollywood takeover here on campus for Hoosiers. This week, IU's auditorium was transformed into a feature film set. Indiana filmmaker Angelo Pizzo's latest project has brought vintage cars, costume actors, and full film crews to the IU auditorium. Camera operators, sound techs, and lighting staff were hard at work temporarily diverting students to film outdoor scenes. The film, titled Someone Saved My Life, is expected to hit theaters in 2025.
The iconic Budweiser Clydesdales are trotting their way to southern Indiana for a series of special appearances. The famous beer mascot horses arrived in Orleans, Indiana this week. The Budweiser visit is to celebrate beer distributor Orange County Beverage Company's 75th anniversary. The team of 8 majestic Clydesdales, along with a classic turn-of-the-century beer wagon, will also make stops in Salem and French Lick.
And finally, turn your eyes to the sky tonight. This year's 4th and final supermoon is set to dazzle stargazers. Called the Beaver Moon in honor of the Native American tradition, the supermoon will shine the brightest on Friday night. Astronomers say it'll appear larger and brighter than usual. The next supermoon will appear in October of 2025.
I can't miss it. We'll definitely check it out. And that does it for us here on IU NewsNet Daily. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you back here on Tuesday.
And until then, stay safe and enjoy the rest of your week.